Hello everyone, and welcome to Morale Q. Today's story is one that I believe will resonate with life. It's a story that will change your mindset. Stick with us until the end, and you might just walk away with a new perspective. Power of positivity. Lifetime lesson. Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a humble farmer with his wife and their young daughter. The village, like many others, relied heavily on agriculture for survival, and the fields were their lifeblood. However, that summer, the village found itself trapped in a cruel drought. For months, not a single drop of rain had fallen from the sky. The earth had turned hard and cracked, and the crops that were once vibrant and full of promise had withered and died under the relentless sun. The villagers were desperate. Their homes were small, but their hearts were large, filled with hope that the rains would come soon. They gathered every day, looking up at the cloudless sky, praying for a miracle. The once lush, green fields were now brown and barren, and the weight of hopelessness hung heavily in the air. One evening, as the sun began to set and the temperature cooled, the villagers gathered together. A collective decision had been made. They would pray, not separately in their homes, but together as one, at a fixed time, hoping to invoke the mercy of the heavens. It was a gesture of faith, a last-ditch effort to save their homes and their livelihoods. At the designated hour, the farmer, his wife, and their 6-year-old daughter, along with all the other villagers, knelt down in their homes. The farmer sat with his hands folded in prayer, his eyes heavy with worry and exhaustion. His wife sat beside him, silently weeping, and their little daughter, though only 6, sat upright, her innocent face filled with determination. With a deep breath, the farmer began to pray aloud, his voice shaky with emotion. "O Lord," he said, "I have heard that you listen to your children's prayers. Our crops are dying, our fields are empty. Please, Lord, send the rain so that we can survive. Without it, we will have nothing." The little girl, hearing her father's words, also closed her eyes and prayed in her own way. "Oh Lord," she whispered softly, "my father is very upset. You can do anything. Please, make it rain in our village so that we don't have to suffer anymore." As the prayer came to an end, the family rose from their knees, still burdened with the weight of their situation. The farmer looked at his daughter and said, "It's time for me to go back to the fields, my dear. There's work to be done, even though the crops are dying." Just as he was about to leave the house, the little girl rushed to him, her tiny legs carrying her quickly. "Wait, father, I will come with you," she said, her eyes wide with urgency. The farmer, surprised by her eagerness, stopped in his tracks. "Where are you going with that umbrella, little one?" he asked gently, noticing the small umbrella in her hands. The little girl looked up at her father, her eyes filled with trust and conviction. "Father," she said simply, "we just prayed for rain. If we go out without an umbrella, we'll get wet when it rains." The farmer was taken aback. He looked at his daughter in stunned silence. She was holding an umbrella in a sky so clear it seemed impossible that rain could come any time soon. Yet the child's unwavering belief that it would rain struck him deeply. He gazed up at the sky, now a pale pink as the sun set, and saw no clouds, no sign of any impending storm. But his daughter's faith was so pure, so innocent, that for a brief moment he felt a flicker of hope. He knelt down and pulled her into his arms, planting a kiss on her forehead. "You are wise beyond your years," he said, his voice thick with emotion. "Let's go then." And so, with the umbrella in hand, they walked together into the fields. The farmer was puzzled, his heart torn between doubt and the tiny spark of hope his daughter had ignited within him. As they walked, he couldn't help but marvel at the simplicity of her faith. How she had so easily believed that rain would come despite the harshness of their reality. His thoughts drifted, and in that moment, a powerful realization began to take root in his heart. It is not enough to pray. One must also believe that the prayer will be answered, and then act accordingly. The next morning, as dawn broke, something extraordinary happened. The first drops of rain began to fall, light and hesitant at first, but soon they grew into a steady shower, soaking the earth with a much-needed, life-giving downpour. The village awoke to the sound of rain on their rooftops and fields, and a collective cheer of joy erupted as the clouds, heavy with water, emptied their bounty upon the land. The farmer looked up, his heart full of gratitude and wonder. His daughter, her umbrella still in hand, smiled up at him, her faith having turned into reality. The rains had come, just as she had believed. The story of the farmer and his little daughter carries with it a profound lesson about the power of belief. Often in life, we face hardships and challenges that seem insurmountable. In such times, it is easy to lose hope, to give in to doubt and despair. But as this story shows, belief is what sustains us through adversity. When we truly believe in something, whether it be in ourselves, in our dreams, or in the power of prayer, our actions are infused with purpose and determination. It is not enough to simply hope for the best. We must also act as though our desires are already on their way, with the confidence that they will come to fruition. The little girl's faith in the face of overwhelming odds teaches us that belief is not just an abstract concept, but a driving force that shapes our reality. When we approach our challenges with unwavering confidence and trust, we open ourselves up to the possibility of miracles. Belief fuels our actions, and our actions shape the outcomes of our lives. This story also reminds us that belief is not about ignoring the obstacles in our path. Rather, it is about facing them with the conviction that we are capable of overcoming them. Just as the farmer and his daughter carried the umbrella despite the clear sky, we too must carry our own umbrellas of faith, even when the signs around us suggest otherwise. In life, belief is not merely about wishing for something to happen. It is about knowing that it will happen, and then doing everything in our power to make it so. Whether it's in our personal endeavors, our relationships, or our spiritual journeys, belief is the foundation upon which our success is built. It propels us forward, guiding us through even the darkest times. So, just as the farmer learned from his daughter, let us all remember, unwavering belief is the key to unlocking the door to our dreams. Whatever we set our hearts and minds to, if we believe with all our strength, the possibilities are endless. If this story has inspired you or someone you know, don't hesitate to share it. Thank you for watching. Until next time, take care and trust on God in every single situation.